Oh, look at you, fancy pants.
We're going to Brazil! I dressed for the occasion, baby. Carnival. I'm in a good mood today, if you can't tell. I'm going to Brazil. So I get hit by a car. Today, I'm flying first class on the 3-cabin plane, which means I get Flagship check-in, which is a secret little check-in area that brings you to the front of even the TSA pre-check lane. But what I'm most excited about is to check out the new Flagship dining lounge. It's only for people flying in first class. And I'm hungry because I just did, once again, Barry's boot camp before flying because it makes you sleep like a baby. Can you tell I'm excited? I'm so excited. We're flying the 777-300. American only has a handful of them. They fly the best of the best routes. Flown it a number of times. I've flown it to Brazil before. The business and first class experience used to be roughly the same. But lately, they've actually been investing in the first class product with like Laurent Perrier champagne. In the Flagship lounge in LA over the holidays, they had Krug. So I'm curious to see if they have it here today. Even though I'm a Dom guy. First world problems. But it's a perfectly timed flight, leaves at 11 o'clock. I'll land around 9 a.m. and then we are gonna go straight to shopping for Carnival.
Would you like to try our first class dining at the Flagship lounge?
Of course I'd love to try first class dining.
Great, thank you.
It's my first time, I'm so excited. So in order to get invited to the first class dining, it's separate from the first class lounge and you need a handwritten invitation, which I'm getting right now. The golden ticket to good dining. Smells new. Must not eat buffet, must save appetite for dining. It's hard, I'm hungry. Pataconish, you can't say no to a good patacon. There goes saving my appetite. Colombia flashback. And now for the TPG Shower Test Airport Lounge Edition. This is our first one. Look at this, this is huge. Oh wow. A+. Flying colors, we're in a lounge. This is so spacious. I hate some airport lounges, you have to like jump over your suitcase. This is really, really nice. Definitely TPG approved. So I'm gonna start with the glass of Krug, the tuna tartare, and the lobster, and the duck. I'm going to Brazil for Carnival, so this is my first drink on an epic trip, so thank you. Cheers. It smells amazing, thank you. Lobster and Krug. This smells so good. It's delicious. It smells amazing. It's delicious. We're going to Brazil. Going to Brazil. I'm so excited! Oh, Jesus. That's for the outtakes.
Maybe you walk in front.
That's for the outtakes. And this is the first class cabin of the American Airlines 777-300. Not to be confused with the 200. That one doesn't have first class. This is 8 seats, 121. So some people will say that business and first on American is pretty much the same. I disagree. The first class suite is longer and wider, and it's in a much smaller, intimate cabin than in business class. Plus the service is better because there's only 8 people max in the cabin. All 6'7" of me. Nicely tucked away, my shoulders are free. Let's see what's on the menu for tonight. Entree choices: potato crusted filet, sweet potato wrapped halibut, classic chicken cacciatore, and zucchini meatballs. That's pretty sleek. So it used to be Kohan, now it's This Is Ground Pouch. I'll have to check that out, but that's pretty snazzy if I may say so myself. And of course, the Bose headphones. The only problem with Bose is that they usually collect them an hour before arrival, so don't fall asleep with them on. They will wake you up. One of the things I like about American is their new partnership with Casper mattresses. To this bad boy is the mattress pad. So when it's time to go to bed, you actually put this mattress pad down. They also have this in business class. American gives Casper first class pajamas. This is large, extra large. Let's see if they really fit. They're kind of like capris, but they're in now, right? After about an hour delay, we're in the air, and like any American Airlines flight in a premium cabin, warm nuts, baby. First course, tomato and chickpea soup. Next up, tastes like water. Zero flavor. And now it's time to taste the zucchini meatball. Smells good. Tastes kind of like risotto and breadcrumbs. I'm not mad about it. Ooh, that Schaefer Chardonnay. A lot of people were commenting on Instagram about it. You were right. You always are.
Let me know how you like it.
Ooh, that looks so good. For the moment of truth, the monkey cake. It's like a cinnamon sticky bun. That's insane.
Isn't it good?
So sweet and delicious, but we're gonna have to take it away before I finish it. Truly one of the best desserts I've ever had on a plane. So good. Just take it. It's just really good. It's so good. So good. Need to stop thinking about it and go to bed. Good night. That's what I call lie flat bedhead. Slept for about 5 hours. Ready to go. Needed coffee though. Three things I liked and didn't like about flying AA Flagship. First, number one thing that I loved was the Flagship lounge, specifically Flagship dining. Delicious, restaurant quality. Who knew? Krug. Number two, I liked the flight attendants. They were very fast. They knew people wanted to get to sleep. They started serving the meal right away. She was giving me tips for Brazil. Loved her. Number three, I liked the bedding and the long, big bed. That passed the TPG test. It was comfortable. No complaints. Things I didn't like. In general, the food on board was meh, besides that monkey bread. I'm gonna dream about that monkey bread. Number two, the suites aren't really private, so even going to bed, even though I like row one, light from the galley did come in, but you know, you can't win them all. And the number three thing that I didn't like was the delays. You know, we were delayed half an hour because American Airlines didn't have a ground crew. They were in between shifts. This type of stuff happens all the time. Otherwise, great flight. So excited to be in Brazil.